Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be reviewing the Orange Glad palette from Colourpop. I know this palette has been out for a while and there's already so many review videos on it, but I did buy the palette to review it and I got it kind of later in the mail. And I still just wanted to review it because I bought it for initially that reason, also because I do want the orange palette in general, but because I did want to review it for my channel, I figured I should still get my review out there, you know, so that's what we're doing today. I know usually on Mondays I do my Splurge or Pass video series, but literally there was maybe 2 or 3 launches I wanted to talk about in the past week, and that's it. I'm like, that's not worth filming for me, so today's video is gonna be something different. I've said it before, but with the Splurge or Pass video series, if it's a Monday and there's not a ton of new releases, I'm simply not going to do that video that Monday. I'm gonna do something different. So I'm sorry to disappoint if that's what you're expecting today, but I mean, I get it. I'm a disappointment per usual, but no, this is another one of Colourpop's monochromatic 9-pan palettes. You get 9 shades of basically the same color, just in different finishes and like undertones and all that. This is their orange one, does have a mirror. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the review. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the Orange You Glad palette by Colourpop. Ooh, I forgot how pretty this is. I haven't opened it since I bought it. Like, I bought it several weeks ago and it probably came in the mail like a week and a half-ish ago. And I haven't touched it or really looked at it online since I bought it, and I forgot how pretty it is. Like, I know it's just orange, and there's so many orange palettes on the market, but like, she's divine. She's exquisite. I really like this palette. I think it's so pretty color story-wise. Obviously, we're gonna test it out on my eyeballs and see what we get, but I don't know. I think the color story is so pretty. I don't know what I want to do. Should I do like a halo kind of thing? Let's do that. Okay. I'm gonna first grab this shade called Zested right there in the palette on a big fluffy brush. It doesn't look like it's gonna be much deeper than my skin tone, but I remember watching, I think it was Makeup by Trains, her review video on this collection / palette, and it was like really dark on her. So yeah, it's like a nice light transition shade. It's kind of nice that way you don't have to go straight into like a hot orange. You have some blending in there. And the shade is blending really nicely. But again, it's Colourpop. Literally most of the time I like their palettes. There's maybe like 2 palettes from Colourpop I haven't been like 100% like satisfied with. Everything else, beautiful. Alright, that shot looks pretty nice. Let's go ahead and use, I kind of want to just use Sunkissed right there. It kind of matches my shirt. It's like a very like mac and cheese color orange. I'm just going to place this in my crease as well, but not bringing it as high up as I brought Zested. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Mimosa Mammy, I think. It's a really pretty shade. It looks like it's neon in the pan. It's pretty bright on the eyes. I wouldn't maybe say it's neon on my eyes. Maybe if I went in with like a white base. But it's still pretty vibrant. Should I zoom you guys in? I know we're like almost done with the eyes already, but let's just like zoom y'all in. I just want you guys to be able to see the colors better, and I didn't really realize how far away you were. So, you're welcome. Now you get to see all of this beauty up close and personal. I'm so sorry, I couldn't even say that because what a joke. Wow, this color is gorgeous. I love this. It's honestly, the more you pack on, the more neon it gets, and I love that. I don't know how well it would blend out, like in the transition area, but packing it on, oh my god, that's beautiful. I do want to make this like kind of a halo eye, so I'm going to take the shade You Peel Me, which is like a really dark, it looks more to be brown, like a warm undertone. It doesn't really look orange, in my personal opinion. I just want to take a little bit of this and put it in the outer corners. I might regret this, but it's okay. I think this palette will be so pretty for fall. I know there's a lot of bright oranges in here, and like that does scream summer, but also like you could do a couple really pretty fall looks. Okay, I don't want to use that shade anymore. I really like the Mimosa Mammy shade too much. So I'm just gonna pack it over top. Okay, I think I'm just gonna take the shade Clementine. This is a pressed glitter, and it says on the back it's not intended for use in the immediate eye area. So why is it in the palette Colourpop? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I get these shades are pretty and I understand why they make them in general, but why are you putting pressed glitters that aren't meant for the eye area in an eyeshadow palette? Because most people aren't going to read this little disclaimer on the back if they're just buying this palette without watching any sort of review video. Personally, I do use these glitters in the immediate eye area, but I also don't care about my eyes. No, I have used these glitters in the eye area a bunch before. I've never had an issue, but I still wouldn't recommend you guys to do it because I don't want to be the one encouraging you to do that. But I am going to do it today just because it's in the palette and I can't help myself. But I never understood why Colourpop put these shades in here. They're not meant to be on your eyes. And I'm going to pop this right in the center. Just using my finger, and I'm going to kind of blend it from side to side, but keeping most of that color in the center of my lid. Okay, this is very pretty. I'm really, really liking it thus far. I'm going to go ahead and pop on my lashes and do the rest of my makeup off camera and come back for the lower lash line. Okay, so we have all the rest of my makeup all complete besides the lower lash line, so let's go ahead and dive into that. I don't really want to do that much just because I really didn't do that much to the top lid. So I'm going to first take the shade Zested, which was the first shade we used in our crease. And I'm running that from inner to outer corner on my lash line, lower lash line I mean. And I think I want to just take Mimosa Mammy, I have no idea, and I want to run that also from inner outer corner on my lower lash line, just bring it a bit closer than Zested. Oh wow, she bright. Is that a neon pigment or is that shadow just that pigmented? Like, I don't know. I do think that's all the eyeshadow I'm gonna do because I really didn't do that crazy of an eye look for this video. I kind of just like the nice, simple, monochromatic orange look with the glitter in the center for like a kind of halo eye, but not really. I do want to highlight my brow bone, so I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter and just pop it in. You could use literally any highlighter. I'd recommend using a more like gold tone one or like warm champagne.
What's your name, what's your sign, what's your birthday, what's your wrist tattoo, Bible verse say. Tell me this girl, do you kiss on the first date?
Okay, I'm gonna take my Colourpop cream gel liner in the shade Ounce, like Ounce, Ounce, Ounce. I got a club. It's a bright orange. I'm gonna put that in my waterline. And then we're gonna do some mascara to my lower lashes. I'm gonna quickly spray my face with my Colourpop All-Star Setting Spray. Alright, here is my complete eye look using the Colourpop Orange You Glad eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna zoom you guys out and give you guys my final thoughts and opinions on this palette. Okay, so the Colourpop Orange You Glad eyeshadow palette, honestly, it's a beautiful palette. It's Colourpop formula. It's their typical really pigmented blendable formula that we all know and love. I don't see anything wrong with the palette with the shades that I did use. However, I only used 4 of the 9 shades, so I don't think I can really attest to a lot of them because I didn't use the majority. I wanted just to do a quick, simple eye look using this palette because there's already a million reviews on this palette on the market, but I just wanted to put mine out there because I bought it for that reason. I'm doing this review so late because Colourpop shipping has been taking forever. Like, yeah, I could pay $15 for 2-day shipping and get the review out faster, but I don't want to do that. And usually their shipping isn't too long, but for some reason lately their shipping's been taking forever. Anyone else have that problem? Just me? But yeah, I do like this palette. Same thing I say in almost every single monochromatic video. Unless you like orange eyeshadow, I don't recommend this palette for you. If you're someone that wears orange eyeshadow like all the time, you love your warm tone looks, you like using oranges for fall and summertime, then this palette is perfect for you. However, if you don't wear orange, if you don't like warm tones, if you only wear cool tones, purples, blues, greens, this palette's not for you. But I do think a majority of people do wear orangey warm tones. At least I do. I think most of my subscribers do as well. I think that's just kind of the colors we all like. Because orange is such a pretty color, and I do think this palette is so perfect for summer and fall. Like, I mean, really you could wear orange eyeshadow any time of year, but it's more popular to wear bright oranges in the summer and then like do like really nice fall looks with the orange in the fall. So I don't know, I think this palette is pretty perfect for the time of year we're currently in. I think it's really nice, $12 for 9 shadows and a mirror. Every single time it gets me, even if I don't like the palettes, I do think it's a great deal. You just can't beat Colourpop's pricing, honestly. Like, no brand has ever like amazed me the way Colourpop does for such a low cost. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. If you like the color orange and you wear orange all the time, go for it. It's totally worth it. If not, I mean, maybe skip on it. There are so many other monochromatic palettes Colourpop has. You can for sure find something you like. And I'm sure they're gonna keep releasing more and more palettes like this, so it's just a matter of time before you find something you like. But yeah, I like the palette. I can see myself using this all the time because I like my warm tones. Again, with the glitter shade, I don't understand why they keep putting these in palettes, because if it can't be used on the eyes, don't put it in a palette. Some young 12, 11-year-old kid is gonna buy this palette and not know that, because they're not gonna know to read the back unless they see a review video on it. So I just don't think it's smart, because a lot of people are gonna go ahead and put that on their eyes without really knowing the risk they're taking. I did use it and I know the risk, so I mean, some people it doesn't matter, but someone does have like a lot of problems with their vision and eyesight. Maybe they don't want to use that glitter on their lids, but I don't know. I just don't like that they keep putting those in palettes. I think they're beautiful, and if you want to buy them as singles, go right ahead, but I don't like when they keep putting them in palettes. It's just not fair to like people that don't know better, you know? So yeah, guys, that completes my review video on this palette. If you guys already picked up this palette, let me know what you think down below of it. If you're not picking up the palette, or if you're debating on picking up the palette, let me know why down below as well. I'm always interested to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.